Imperial Zeppelin.
Oh,
Imperial
it's so
Zeppelin.
imperial.
Imperial Zeppelin.
Oh,
Imperial Zeppelin.
it's so imperial.
Imperial Zeppelin. Hello and welcome to number 22 of Prog Review, and tonight I'm looking at, is it tonight? It could be morning, it could be afternoon, it could be evening. There's the whole day gone. To me it's night time, but I don't know what time you're watching, so let's forego the formalities. Maybe I shouldn't say good night, maybe I should say good morning. What would you prefer? I don't know. See, I'm babbling already. Yes, with this review I'm looking at the new Peter Hammill release. It's a live album called PNO GTR VOX. Yeah, Peter Hammill must be on hard times because he's left some of the letters out of the title. I think it's meant to be piano, guitar, and VOX, or vocals even. He's shortened it. It's a live album, obviously. It's a double live album, and I got this one off of eMusic because it's a new release. If you're interested in eMusic, there's going to be a link in the description that will allow you to get $5 to $10 or pounds or whatever it is off, so go towards purchasing this if you want to check it out yourself. Now, yeah, this is a live album. I am a big Peter Hammill fan. I've seen him a number of times. I've seen Photograph Generator as well a couple of times. So yeah, I'm always looking forward to seeing what the next release is. Now this one is a strange beast because it's not a true release, live album in the sense of the word. Yes, a live album. It's made up of live tracks culled from various concerts. So what Peter Hamill's done is he's come up with a jolly wheeze of putting piano pieces on one CD and guitar pieces on another. So he's created this kind of artificial live set. Now, as you can imagine, his performances are solid. He's playing. He's good. You've got all the good ones there. More of the modern repertoire rather than the old ones. You've got Easy to Slip Away, Nothing Comes, Faculty X on the piano. I'm reading off my iTunes, so forgive me. Off the piano part, and on the guitar part, you've got I Will Find You, Shingle Song, Ship of Fools, which feels a bit clunky. I don't know if you've ever seen Peter Hammill live, but he's a much better pianist than he is a guitarist. I mean, it's a really big, meaty collection, and unfortunately, even though I'm a fan, I have a few issues with it. Well, firstly, it's not truly a live collection. It doesn't capture a moment. It captures a series of moments, so it doesn't feel particularly right to me as a Hammill fan. I don't know whether it's worth placing everything, all the piano tracks on one CD and all the guitar tracks on another. I mean, to me it just it feels like a bit of a contrivance way of marketing the CD. But you might find it suitable. I personally found it a bit weird. Also, at the end of the first end of the first CD, the piano pieces, it all felt a bit samey. The thing is, if you see Peter Hammill play, he doesn't sit at the piano the whole time. He switches from piano to guitar. Sometimes he'll bring on a guest musician, either a violinist or another guitarist or whatever, or even a saxophonist. I saw him perform with David Jackson once in that arrangement. And so, the live performance is broken up. It's not all the same. By creating this album, he's kind of shot himself in the foot because he's not really playing to his strengths. He's actually playing to his weaknesses. You get a lot of stuff that just feels the same. And Peter Hammill isn't the happiest boy in Toy Town. He never has been. His songs are, melancholic and a little bit depressive in places. So if you've got 10 to 15 songs all the same ilk, you're going to find it pretty hard going. The same can be said of the guitar side, but again with the guitar, it's a bit different because he plays different styles. With the Ship of Fools, it's a bit more rocky. you know, it's a bit more strummy in places. I think I'm a bit more forgiving with the guitar side of the album. But again, it still suffers the same limitations. It's all the same thing, and it begins to, for these ears, it begins to grate after a while, which is a great shame. Also, I'm not sure how they recorded it, but it sounds very flat to me. It doesn't sound particularly live. It's hard to describe unless you're hearing it on headphones or out speakers. But whilst his voice is, you know, well recorded and expressive, the piano and the guitar sounds really compressed and small, and there's no ambience. That's another thing, you don't get any sense of space or it being particularly live. There's no room ambience. Yeah, you get the audience clap at the end and everything, but there's no acoustics going on at all, so it sounds really kind of flat and dense. And with the guitar playing, I found a guitar tone, again, there was something about whoever EQ'd it, there was something really strange about it. It didn't sit well with me. Of course it could be because I'm listening to it on iTunes and it's compressed there. Maybe it's different on the CD version, but somehow I don't think so. So yeah, I mean, it's a big old collection. If you want to find out what Peter Hammill's doing what he's been doing over the last decade, then this is going to be it. I think the live collection before that was called Typical, and that's been deleted now, so you're kind of stuck with this. You might want to track down Typical if you want to hear what he'd been up to the previous decade. So yeah, it's it's a strange piece, because I like Hammill a lot, but I don't think this is a record I'm going to return to very often. So I've got to somehow formulate a rating. I don't want to be cruel, because it doesn't really, you know, I don't want to be cruel because I like Hammill, but you know, the thing is, I've got to be honest. I've got to be honest with my review. So, you know, I'm going to give this one 2 Zeppelins out of 5. That's 2 Zeppelins. They're not even Imperial Zeppelins. They're just plain old Zeppelins, I might add, out of 5. So that's it. A bit of a letdown for me. But yeah, if you want to check the album out, it's available on eMusic, as well as other good reputable music vendors. But there'll be a link in the description where you can sign up and get some free cash. You can cancel your subscription after the month and not pay anything, so you might want to give it a try. But yeah, so that's it. My name's been Darren Locke. You've been leaving the seat up again. Did you get a reference to that for the last video? Don't think it went down too well. There weren't any thumbs ups or downs. But yeah, that's that. And if you see me walking down the street, you better prog on.